Thank you, Mr. President. Mr. President, last Wednesday, I had a privilege, as did many in this body, of attending a tribute to two former majority leaders of the United States Senate, Howard Baker and Bob Dole. It was a great evening. President Clinton sent a video. The Vice President attended, the Secretary of Defense, the Secretary of Health and Human Services, all the former majority leaders of the United States Senate except one. It was a long evening, but it was a good evening, and along with Senator Baker was former Senator Nancy Kassebaum Baker, his wife, and along with Senator Dole came Senator Elizabeth Dole, his wife. So it was a wonderful evening, and it was sponsored by the Bipartisan Policy Center, and it was a reminder that while in this body we have differences, in fact, this body was created to resolve differences. Some people sometimes say to me, oh my goodness, you senators are arguing. That's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to, they kick up to us or over to us issues that can't be resolved other places, and with respect for each other's points of view, we try to resolve them, and we often do. Well, Bob Dole and Howard Baker were among the best at working across party lines and getting results, and it was for that skill, as much for any other skill, that they were honored. I would like to ask consent to put in, I was asked to introduce a short film about Senator Baker, and I did. Senator Roberts of Kansas was asked to introduce a short film about Senator Dole, and he did. I would like to ask consent to put into the record my remarks about Howard Baker as I introduce the film.
Without objection.
And, Mr. President, Senator Baker, recalling the story of his maiden speech, put his asked that his remarks be put into the congressional record. The story was this, which I told that night. Senator Baker was here in 1967 and made his maiden speech at a time when his father-in-law, Everett Dirksen, was the Republican leader. I was here then as Senator Baker's young legislative assistant right out of law school. And Senator Dirksen walked over to Senator Baker and sat down next to him after what had been a fairly long speech, maybe 45 minutes. Senator Baker looked at his father-in-law and said, "Senator Dirksen, how did I do?" And Senator Dirksen said to his son-in-law, Senator Baker, "Howard, maybe occasionally you should enjoy the luxury of an unexpressed thought." So Senator Baker, recalling that advice, I assume, asked that his remarks to be delivered that night at the end of a long ceremony be placed in the congressional record, and I ask consent to do that.
Without objection.
Thank you, Mr. President. Now I'd like to